Hello everyone, this is Maki. The new movie GQuuuuuuX Beginning has been released in Japan. It seems that not only long-time Gundam fans, but also those who discovered the Gundam series, through which from Maki are enjoying the story of GQuuuuuuX. Today, I'm not going to give away any spoilers about the story of GQuuuuuuX Beginning, so even if you're trying to avoid spoilers, you can watch today's program with peace of mind. We'll be talking about the movie-related perks announced by the official media of GQuuuuuuX, as well as some news about Gundam Sentinel. Gundam Sentinel holds a unique position within the Gundam series. What kind of news has surfaced? Let's dive into the updates. First, let's dive into the news about GQuuuuuuX Beginning. It's quite a unique and charming topic. The official media released a statement saying, "Please be very careful when sharing spoiler information so as not to spoil the surprise of others," which caused a lot of discussion. In response, many Gundam fans adopted an interesting strategy. In order to avoid unintentionally revealing spoilers, they began to spread false spoiler information. This led to an unusual trend on X in Japan. Recently, X introduced a feature powered by an AI called Grok, which collects and summarizes trending topics and presents them to users. Grok provided a summary about GQuuuuuuX, which read as follows. GQuuuuuuX has been released and its content and spoilers are trending on social media. It is being shown in 426 theaters across Japan. Visitors are given illustration cards with the key visuals and promotional cards for the game. Spoiler information includes a scene where Mechas piloting his Yugok sinks into a smelting furnace. In addition, there's a much discussed scene in X where Athran seizes the Yugok. Did you notice? Grok mistakenly presented the false spoilers deliberately spread by Gundam fans as accurate spoiler information. Of course, Maker is a character from Gundam 00. The scenario in which he sinks into a smelting furnace is described as follows. Graham gives a thumbs up as he sinks into the furnace, only to float up again for a moment before sinking again. This mirrors the iconic final scene of the movie Terminator 2. The surreal image of Graham briefly remodeling after sinking adds humor in keeping with his unique character. As for Athran, he is a character from the Gundam Seed series. A serious and skilled pilot, he often provided comedic moments in Seed Freedom, which probably contributed to his prominent role in these false spoilers. This news reminded me of Toei's Kusri Nara from Gundam Wing. He was a man who cherished humanity and the human heart. In the story, he expressed strong disdain for the mobile dolls and manned weapons. Toei's believed in the elegance of human beings who experienced the pain and sorrow of war firsthand, leading them to choose to lay down their arms. The image of the human heart trying over artificial intelligence is something Toei would have found both beautiful and worthy of love. Now let's talk about the special perks for moviegoers of GQuuuuuuX Beginning. This information has been officially announced by the media. From January 25 in Japan, attendees will receive a specially made booklet entitled Design Works. Similar booklets were distributed during Seed Freedom, which I also managed to obtain. Those booklets contained a lot of overlapping content with the deluxe version of the booklet, giving the impression that they were designed for fans who couldn't get their hands on the deluxe edition. However, it seems that Design Works is different this time. Let's have a look at the description. A deluxe booklet featuring original design material that could not be included in the booklet due to page limitations. It's a full size and has 32 pages, which is quite surprising. For something that's being distributed for free, it's impressively large. I'm going to try to get my hands on one. By the way, many people are probably curious about when the GQuuuuuuuX TV anime will be aired. Personally, I predicted that there would be an announcement from the official media after the release of GQuuuuuuuX beginning. But so far there's no information on the release date for the TV anime. Considering the intention to appeal to casual fans, I don't think they'll leave too long of a gap. Including a little bit of my own wishful thinking, I predict that the anime might start airing in April. But no official details have been announced yet. Now, here's some news about Gundam Sentinel. Freelance writer Masahiko Osano recently posted a comment on his X account. Mr. Asano was involved in Gundam Sentinel as a supervisor when it was first serialized in the magazine Mother Breaks. His role was similar to that of a director in the context of an annual movie, making him a significant figure in the project. Let's take a look at his comment. For various reasons, I decided to make a documentary about Gundam Sentinel. I'll tell you more about those reasons later. I'm considering submitting it to either Mother Breaks or Gundam Ace. However, since my personal memory is unreliable, I'd like to ask for everyone's cooperation through X. Those who contribute will be credited when the document is published as a book. I plan to start with an article about the circumstances that led to the creation of Sentinel. If anyone has the issue of new type in which modular Shikubo's full armor double Zeta Gundam and Superior Gundam were first introduced, could you provide information? I'm also accepting requests for information you'd like to see included in the document. For now, I'm focusing on requests related to the full armor double Zeta Gundam and Superior Gundam as featured in New Type and Mother Breaks. I'll continue to accept requests as we move forward. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. I'm also looking for information on what G and Ryugu as featured in Mother Breaks. If anyone knows the publication numbers or details, please contact me. Thanks for your cooperation. It is often speculated that Gundam Sentinel was involved in some kind of dispute between its rights holders and Bandai or Sunrise. In particular, the Mobile Suit Encyclopedia, an official compilation released in 2022, did not include any mobile suits from Sentinel, and even included a note saying, "Exclusions related to Gundam Sentinel are due to the wishes of the rights holders." Personally, I really hope that the Sentinel series can find its way back into the spotlight. I'm particularly fond of the facts. The idea that it's a mobile suit designed purely to test the balance of the full armor double Zeta Gundam with non-detachable extra armor and dummy high mega cannons installed for weight verification is fascinating. If you'd like to send a request to Mr. Osano, feel free to leave a comment on this program. When he starts accepting requests, I'll translate appropriate comments into Japanese and forward them to him. While I can't guarantee that your request will be accepted, your passion as a fan will surely serve as an encouragement to Mr. Osano. Today's news may have been small, but each topic was undeniably fascinating. The phenomenon of overwriting X trends with false spoiler information turned out to be a wonderfully fun experience. In the world of fiction, battles between humanity and AI is a common theme. While this was a very small victory, it undoubtedly helped preserve the surprises for those experiencing GQuuuuuuX for the first time. I'm also eagerly awaiting the design materials for GQuuuuuuX beginning. The anticipation of discovering what kind of insights and information they contain is truly exciting. The news about Gundam Sentinel was not only a surprise, but also a great pleasure. I'm confident that FATS and Gundam Mark V will take center stage as proud members of the Gundam series. Thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next program.